term in office. Team 12's Bianca Bono is joining us live in Phoenix with the details. Bianca?
Tram, good afternoon. Yeah, not only did Sheriff Paul Penzone announce that he will not pursue a third term, he announced that he'll be stepping down from his position in January. Sheriff Paul Penzone was elected back in 2016 when he defeated Joe Arpaio. Prior to MCSO, Penzone had a long career in law enforcement. He did 21 years with Phoenix Police. He worked for a nonprofit dedicated to the prevention of child abuse. He also worked in private security. Now today, Penzone said he made this decision with his family. He called this a privilege and the greatest honor, but he talked a lot about how he had to bear the consequences of the previous administration under Joe Arpaio and the challenges that the federal court orders that stripped away some of his decision-making posed. Take a listen to how he closed his comments before taking questions.
I leave with joy in my heart. I leave with opportunities in front of me. I'm not running from a fight because I never have and I never will. But I do recognize this. I'll be damned if I'll do 3 terms under federal court oversight for a debt I never incurred and not be given the chance to serve this community in the manner that I could if you take the other hand from being tied behind my back. Because the future without law enforcement doesn't look good. The future with good law enforcement means it will thrive here.
And Penzone praised his colleagues at MCSO, and he also took some time to reflect on his accomplishments during his time as sheriff. Some of those: shutting down Tent City, reducing the volume of lawsuit payouts by his organization, returning money back to the general fund. The federal court oversight is still, though, that cloud, he said, that hangs over the department. He said it's depleted resources from his office. Lot of questions still about what's next for the sheriff. I asked him if politics are in his future, if he's done with politics. He said he's still taking it day by day. For now, he's going to enjoy the next couple of months with his colleagues here at MCSO and enjoy the time with his family. His wife was in the room when he made this decision. We have a lot to unpack here. We'll have much more on this story coming up on 12 News at 5 o'clock. For now, we're live in Phoenix. Bianca Bono, 12 News.
Bianca, thank you. Of course, there is a backstory to everything, and 12 News has been tracking Sheriff Penzone's career since before he took office. In fact, he was our security expert here at the station and the face of silent witness for many years. Bram Resnick joining me now. Bram, this was quite the surprise. It took us all by storm. Come 3 o'clock, we had no idea this press conference was going to happen from Penzone, but you said having his wife there was really telling.
Well, I knew that behind the scenes he was telling people he wasn't going to run for a third term. He'd already run 3 races. Twice he won. Once, the first time he lost to Sheriff Arpaio back in 2012. But it was pretty clear to me that he was really done with his job. And I think that last soundbite you heard there was the most important one. The burden he has carried, and as he points out, he and his deputies have carried all these years of trying to fulfill the order, really correct the mistakes made under Sheriff Joe Arpaio, was enormous, just enormous. He came to back to that a few times. That was a lot. He knew he wasn't going to run. You also heard him say he thinks he has some good opportunities in front of him. I have no doubt he could work as a consultant. Right. Many jobs he could do.
Yeah, that was our next question is, what do you think would be next for him?
So I don't have any inside information on this. All I will say is I do know Paul Penzone is close to the McCain family. Last week, the McCains announced McCain and President Biden, when he was in town, announced the McCain National Library going up at ASU. I would not be surprised, again, no inside information, I would not be surprised for Sheriff Penzone to be taking on a role with that project, or again, with his experience in law enforcement, 30 years running one of the largest sheriff's offices in the country, he would be very attractive to all kinds of potential employers.
No kidding. He's pretty much done it all. All right, Bram, thank you so much for your insight.